So what is happiness for you? And does money play a part in happiness? This is a great question that I received recently from a college student. So first I must preface my response in that really this is dependent on one's life's philosophies and beliefs. This response is from the lens of my life only. So with that context, hopefully some aspects may help in answering this question for you. Money plays very little with respect to my happiness because my happiness, well, it's grounded in the purpose for which my life exists. I see money as only a means to accomplish the different tasks that are set out for me and nothing more. I believe that the love of money is at the root cause of evil, and those that seek power over others, to which really I completely believe is morally wrong. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a car and things, but it's very different in finding happiness in material items, which really are never guaranteed because they can be taken from you. Material items, they're extrinsic in nature, so one does not necessarily have control over the material items. So again, nothing wrong with having things. So understand my context there. But with purpose as the foundation of my happiness, no one can take that from me. And for me, I believe it is a God-given purpose for my life. Every day I am content in knowing that I was created for a very specific purpose, and I live this out every day in my life. My purpose is to see the greatness in those that I happen upon during my path or my journey through life. And I believe my role is to encourage them to find their God-given purpose so they can excel in whatever they are called to do from their gifts and talents. And in doing so, they too will find purpose, which will bring fulfillment and happiness to their life as well. Now, there are times I have had a lot of money, and there's times that I've had very little. But all this really means to me is that's basically how I scale the impact I'm having in fulfilling my purpose based on the funds that are available to me. Anyone that knows me, here's a consistent message that I believe influence is a much stronger attribute than power. And money is aligned more with the power than it is influence. If we look at some of the most influential leaders over the history of the world, they generally did not hold great wealth. However, if we look at those that held power, both good and bad, they were rooted in wealth. So, the last thing I'd say is those that seek wealth generally never find contentment because they always seek more and they will do whatever it takes to obtain it, yet they never really find happiness in it. To me, that is inherently evil. However, those that seek to encourage others to action in finding their purpose, it is intangible, meaning that it is not tied to a possession. Therefore, wealth creates lust for power, while influence creates sustainable relationships that last a lifetime. So that's my response to this. I look forward to hearing more questions. Feel free to send me a